Hi Laura, it's Brigid, and I am getting ready to do the chair segment, and Jill is going to be gracious enough to be my subject for me today. I'm going to have her step on into the section here and go over to the chair. She's going to do standing leg work with mountain climber. So I'll have you step up onto the chair, hold onto your ballet bar in front, and Jill happens to have a hip replacement, so she is going to modify it slightly, only holding on to the ballet bar as she feels is needed, and that is totally fine. Step your front studio foot to, well, which is your hip replacement?
My right.
Okay, or do you want to step back on your right or on your left? Okay, that's what I thought. And so to reiterate, she has a hip replacement. She's going to step back on her left, putting that toe on the center of that foot bar, press down, hold on to that ballet bar, bend that knee, and press that all the way down to your range of motion, bringing it back up into a flexion there.
Look at me.
Look how strong you've become. She's balancing without. And that's 3, Jill. So come on back and come up. She's proud of herself.
I'm just so
Good
excited
job.
because I did it.
Good job, Jill. We're going to move on now to the upper body. Arm work on the chair. And she's going to do the one arm push-up. So I was actually just going to leave that here for now, just so we time constraint wise. I'm going to drop this down to 1-3. And kneeling.
Okay.
So upper body work exercise using the chair. She's going to do one arm push-up. She's not going to be in full push-up with legs extended and hand on the mat. We're modifying it to knees and one palm on the mat. So go ahead and get up into your modified quadruped position, knees in one hand, and then that inside arm, that right arm, you're going to press that pedal down, bend at the elbow, and return it back to up. Extend that pedal back down one more time. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Keep those abs curled in and up. Last one, and bring that pedal all the way to the top. Very good. Thank you so much. We're going to move on to supine leg work, and I'm just going to have you lie down right there. She's going to go into hamstring curl. You're going to bring those heels to the foot bar, creating that 90-degree bend. Your palms are pressed into the mat beside you. Take that deep breath in. Your feet are in parallel, and you're pressing that pedal down towards the floor to your range of motion. You keep about a 2-inch gap between the pedal and the floor, and return that back up with control. Press down and come back up. Last one. And come back up and stop. Nicely done. All right, I'm gonna have to do some adjustments here. So give us just a moment, Jill. We're gonna set the camera down. You're doing cat standing front. So we've rearranged for cat standing front. You are on a number 3. Standing on the non-pedal side of the exo chair. Go ahead and bring your arms up overhead and dive forward like you're diving over a barrel, reaching those hands to the pedal. And with your spine, you're gonna arch that spine up to the ceiling as you press that pedal down to the floor in your range of motion. Come all the way back up, press down one more time. Press down one more time, blow all that air out through your mouth and breathe all the way in through your lungs. Come all the way, return to restack the spine. And that is torso flexion. Prone variation, we're gonna do swan. So I'm gonna have you lie down on your abdomen with your feet touching the floor. Put your palms on the pedal. Fingertips are extended out so you don't jam your fingers under that pedal. Press that pedal down. And as you come back up, your back goes into extension and you bend at the waist slightly into extension and curl back down. Head stays in neutral. Press up one more time into extension. Last one. Breathe all that air out through the mouth and in through the nose. Bring that pedal back up to neutral and relax, pressing onto the seat of the chair to return to a standing position. And then I'm going to have you come to a seated position on the far edge of your chair, facing the inside of the studio for the torso rotation. Sit facing the center aisle, seated all the way over, because you're going to do the getting into a T, rotating back and rotating onto your hips. So first, stack that spine real tall, extend those legs out, get your arms into a T, rotate towards the front of the studio and drop that hand onto the pedal, press down and roll those hips up.
I need more spring tension, I think.
Okay. We're gonna adjust this one moment and add a spring for Miss Jill. You want a 1?
Let's try one.
Okay.
And just see.
Okay.
Don't really shake it.
Okay.
Right.
So, reset.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Abs are engaged, arms are out to a T, legs are extended, rotate towards the front of the studio, drop that inside arm to the pedal, and rotate those hips up, pressing down at the pedal simultaneously, and you're doing it, holding for 3, 2, 1. Rotate those hips back, press up off that pedal, come back and rotate back to neutral. Nicely done. You want to do it one more time? Okay. So reset, stack that spine real tall all the way through the crown of your head, pull those abs in, extend those legs out, rotate towards the front of the studio, drop that inside arm as you rotate onto the hip, holding there. Spine is in neutral.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
3, 2, 1. Rotate those hips back down. Press all the way up into a neutral position and rotate back to center. Very good. You did great. Thank you, Laura, for letting us do this together and having it a little choppy. We appreciate you. Take care.
Laura.
Bye.